Some people compare Shadow to Vegeta for the constant need of rivaling the main protagonist. Others try to compare him to Mewtwo since they're both ultimate life forms in their respective universes and had the goal of taking revenge on humanity for taking their loved ones away from them. But people rarely talk about Zero from Mega Man, a character who, if you look past the basics, is the closest to Shadow in terms of writing. Think about it, they're both the contrast of the main blue-colored protagonist. Both are the most tragic characters of their respective franchise who lost someone important to them. For Shadow it was Maria and Zero was Iris. Both fought against the image they once could have been, and they both have antagonists who mirror what they look like. Shadow was actually supposed to have two of them, but Archie Comics got rebooted and we have Ken Penders to thank for that. And that's just barely scratching the surface. Like, for example, you know how Shadow was created to be the ultimate life form? Well, Zero's also created to be Dr. Wily's ultimate creation. Zero suffered from amnesia in his own spin-off, just like a certain black hedgehog that we know of, and he got told by the villain of the story that he was a fake copy of the original. Plus, the speech that he gives at the end of Mega Man 04 is basically mirroring Shadow's speech in Sonic 06. Like, I can't be the only one who noticed that. I mean, these similarities can be just boiled down to it being a Japanese trope for certain characters who act emotionless and mysterious and more often than not have tragic pasts. But I don't really think that's the case here, since Sonic the Hedgehog and Mega Man series have always had this respect towards each other, and it's almost as if they're trying to pay homage to one another any chance they get. Let's not forget that when Sonic wanted to reboot its universe, they turned to Mega Man to do a crossover series and clean themselves from their past mistakes. And likewise, now that Mega Man is rarely getting any attention by Capcom, it was Sonic series that gave him the chance to shine again by introducing him as a playable character in Crossword. But anyways, I'd love to see an interaction between Zero and Shadow just to see how it goes. Plus, a story similar to Mega Man 0 where it's set in a futuristic setting with Shadow or Silver as the main protagonist would sound really cool. We all know how the comics dropped the ball with the whole 25 years later thing, but maybe they can take a page out of the Mega Man series and give us something similar. But honestly, I'm curious to know what you guys think of their similarities. Please let me know in the comments below, like and subscribe to all the good stuff, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.